Hi everyone, today I'm doing a video on a planner, which is great news in the Tidy Tour world. I don't think I've done a planner video in months because I've had this one for months and I've been going steady with it. So today I'm actually talking about a planner that I've been able to stick with for 6 months, which is not normal for a planner addict, planner nerd, whatever you like to be called. Usually we are planner jumpers and we buy every planner in sight and rewrite everything 80 times. But luckily I found a planner that I like, or can tolerate at least. No, I do like it. And I've been using it for the past 6 months and it actually goes through 2016. I plan to use it that whole time too. So I thought now is a really good time to speak on it because you're probably looking for a new planner if you clicked on this. And this is what I want to talk about. So what is it? I have to look at this and read it. This is the 2015-2016 Large Academic Black Cambridge Planner by Gallery Leather. Now what's interesting is I have had a Gallery Leather planner in the past. I think it was high school and I ordered directly from their website. But this one I happened to just pick up at a Barnes & Noble in the summertime. So you can also find Gallery Leather. Why do they name it that? At Barnes & Noble. As far as the outside, really sleek. Design sleek. You know I like that. If it has too much going on, for example, maybe an Erin Condren planner or something with a design, I am just so likely to get sick of it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't stick with designs very long. Like this, the polka dots, too much for me. It's like not even really a big deal, but I get the sleeker, the more boring, the better, because I can always spice it up myself. So, and that's true for the inside as well, which we'll get into. But yeah, it's really, I don't know the dimensions, but I can try to put it in the box. This is my Moleskine notebook that I used to, or planner that I had, and as far as size, the Gallery Leather is a little shorter, a little smaller, but it is fatter because it does have 18 months in it. So design on point. I'm in love with it. Couldn't be sleeker. And if you know me, you also know that I don't really love, if I can avoid, I will avoid spiral bound notebooks and planners, just because the coil, mostly planners, because those are like with you all the time, notebooks, whatever, but the spiral just always seems to get mixed up for me. I will, side note, say the Erin Condren planner spiral has never mixed up for me. That's been a good product, but I prefer this. So super sleek, super thin, can fit it in pretty much every purse I have. That's great. There is no closure or clasp or anything, whereas the Moleskine had this, at least this band, which as you can see was pretty flimsy. So that doesn't really bother me. I just be sure to be careful with it when I'm placing it in a bag. As far as the inside, I just want to show a real quick comparison. Something that bothered me that I didn't know bothered me until I got this planner was that it has my new planner has white pages, while this Moleskine notebook or planner has more yellow pages. And it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when you're trying to take Instagram pictures, like, it's not good. So I love that. That's another bonus for this Gallery Leather planner. So yeah, let's get into the inside. Layout. I chose this specific layout, obviously, for myself, but because I chose this layout, which is weekly, because I'm on a rotation year, which is basically an intern year, but it's like I have a normal job. And when you transition from college to work, like there aren't that many things to put on your schedule as far as what there used to be, like tests and exams, but obviously those are the same things, quizzes or assignments. Like I just don't have that like amount of work in that regard. There, if anything, I have bigger projects, whatever. So I didn't know what to expect, and I thought that the weekly would give me a good amount of freedom. So yeah, it has the monthly view. Let me just start from the beginning. It has the calendar view for year and at a glance. It has 2015, and then it has the year prior and the year after, so 2016. Then we get into the monthly spread. And this planner, I don't know if this bothers some people, this planner has all the months in one section before switching to the weekly section, versus having the month coordinate like a page prior to that weekly spread. Does that make sense? So all the months are together, and that's probably my favorite part of any planner. Like that's all you really need to survive, I think, is a monthly calendar / planner, and you can make do with a notebook. But anyway, that's what that looks like. As far as bleed through, I use, here's my handy pouch. Paired is sold in Fargo, and it's, well, North Dakota. It's so cute. Love this pouch. I use the Staedtler pens Tri Plus liner, fine liner. And bleeding really isn't an issue for me. I don't use them often like in writing. I often use them as like a little dot to signify something. But I don't have problems with the bleeding through. Let me just take a look at another area of the planner. Okay, yeah, so there's some bleed through, but it's not bothersome to me anyway. Yeah, so we have that monthly spread. That looks good. It's kind of thin, like they're small. I write pretty small, and it works for me. And then what I do is there is a ribbon bookmark, but I use that in the weekly spread, and then for the monthly I just tab whatever I'm using. So yeah, that's that. And then as you keep going, you can get into the weekly spread, and it has Monday through Sunday, of course, on the left-hand side of the page. Saturday and Sunday only get one space each, which I know can sometimes be a problem for people, but it hasn't been for me yet. The weekdays are split into AM and PM, which I think has been nice. Gives you some flexibility, but also kind of specific. If I'm really cray-cray, I can just, cross those off, but I don't. So then I've been experimenting with what to do with this blank page. I almost always use it for like a to-do list, but as far as how I set it up changes. I've tried to do bullet journaling. I keep this little legend on the page I'm on. So sometimes I get into the bullet journaling. I've tried a few different things, mostly bullet journaling, I guess. Let me see if I have some other examples. That was kind of the same. It's just that I separate them into different categories when I do it that way. This one is just more of a list. I've tried dailies and to-dos. I get a little overwhelmed sometimes, so I'll do like a top 3, which is it's just nice to have this blank page. You can do with it whatever you want. Then I had a brain dump there. So yeah, and then on that note, I spruce this up when I feel like it, which is almost never. There's only a few pages in here with washi tape. I don't really have any stickers to use, or I'd probably use those more too. But, as far as decorating, I love a blank page. I love just using my pens, and I love just like really clean. But if I want to get into some of the more fun, cutesy things, you're free to do that too. So that's something I love about this planner, is just like you can do with it what you want. It's a blank slate. So yeah, like I said, this goes all the way through 2016, and I plan on using it because I've really enjoyed it so far. What else is there to say? I use my Staedtler pens with it. That doesn't seem to be a problem. I like to use pencil in my planners as well. But yeah, check it out if you're interested in a new planner. Something sleek, something plain. It wasn't too expensive either, probably under $20. So I'm happy. As a planner nerd, I'm actually happy for once. I have planner peace, and I think I say that probably every planner video, but I really mean it because I've been using this one probably the longest. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. You can always catch up with me on social media. I'm at TidyTour, and I'm also on my blog, which is tidytour.com. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.